Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here. My camera microphone that usually picks up the starting lineups is not working. Oh, they're doing starting lineups right now, and we'll wait until they're done, and then I'll give you the lowdown of what we've got going today. We're live here in Roseville, just north of the city, the south of Blaine, for a 3:15 game. We're a little late getting started. Not sure why. They had senior night tonight, so that could have been part of it where they announced all the seniors. It took a little bit longer, so we're a little bit delayed getting started, but we're set to go here. We're going to do the national anthem, so we'll pause while they do that, and then we'll come back live when we're done. All right, folks, we're ready to go. We've got 17 minutes on the clock. National anthem has been played. Boys are going to do their little circle around the goaltender, which will be Mason Schreiber today. Starters for tonight, this afternoon, whatever you want to call it, going to be Keaton Dorsick at center, Jacoby Tosh and Brody Cox on the wing, Brooks Bockel and Grady Schmidt on D. Those will be our starters for tonight's game. I'm just going to go with tonight. It's close enough. So used to it. So thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. This is a little bit of a could be a little tough one for me tonight because this is the last game of the regular season, and I've been doing these broadcasts for 6 years now. 287 of them. This is 288 broadcasts that I'll be doing tonight, and this potentially could be the last broadcast I do, which is kind of crazy to think about. There's a slight chance, hopefully, I'll be able to broadcast the first round of playoffs at All Seasons Arena next week, but I'm not going to hold my breath on that, and neither should you. So we'll just have to see how things play out. And we're off to the races. And Roseville with the puck. Going to come into the Scarlet End, reversed. And Tosh picks it up throws it to Dorzik. Dorzik into the zone. He's got Cox on the blue line with him. Throws it over to the slot, and good shot by Schmidt from the point. Pad save goalie. We come all the way back. Schmidt's going to pick it up. That's going to be an icing, so he's not going to need to pick it up. We're going to take it back into the Roseville end for a puck drop. I'm a little off center right, but there is a huddle camera at center right. So I find myself the best spot I can get on this ice. So let's zoom in a little bit. We'll see if we can get a zoom for that end of things. Allman just about fell over on the puck drop. And Roseville battling through. Oh, a good block by Rewitzer. Puck tried to slide it into the slot. And Rewitzer there to block it. Roseville doing a good job of keeping it in. Allman trying to get it loose, and it's funny off the boards and stayed in. And still trying to get it. Goes all the way down behind the net. Rewitzer with it. Rewitzer off the boards along for Keach. Out to the point. Slid in. Deflected by number 3, and it goes wide to the right of the net. Puck goes through the slot. Rewitzer there. Trying to feed it out to Keach, and was out to the point, and Roseville able to hold the zone. Back out to the point. Like that's kind of their signature move. Number 3 looking for a redirect, and it went off the edge of the net. Now 5 trying to reverse. Enter, picks it up, dishes it over to Keach. Keach couldn't quite get it, was behind him, and Roseville again able to hold the zone. Now ready with it behind the net. Roseville goes for a line change. And that pass was going to Enter and missed him entirely. That's going to go all the way down for an icing call. So we'll go back into the Scarlet end. Looks like they're going to go to the far dot. Hopefully you guys can all hear me now. Starkey bringing it into the zone. Starkey tried to toe drag around number 18. No chance on that. And out to the point. Schmidt through traffic. Stick save. Sent to the boards. Bockel with it down low. Bockel. And Starkey in there. Starkey trying to get it loose. It's going to go down behind the net. And Roseville looking to break out. Schmidt with a good hold at the point. Going to go right to the crease. And Roseville going to ring it around the boards. And Schmidt tried to hold and couldn't. Now number 19 coming in. Bockel with him. Bockel gets it away out to Grassman. Grassman feeds it out to neutral ice. Roseville there. They're going to send it in, but they got to check up, get on side. So Schmidt's able to get to the puck. Schmidt, trying to do a pass to Dorzik, maybe even Tosh on the blue line. And Roseville there to intercept the pass. Oh, now Tosh with it. Tosh feeds it over behind Cox. He has to come back for it. Now Bockel trying to find Dorzik. Dorzik gets a stick on it. It's in the zone. Dorzik battling with one. Tosh there trying to help, and it goes the other way. Oh, good interception. And a great glove grab by the Roseville goalie. Tosh with a good look there and a good steal. We're going to go, again, no shot counter on the scoreboard. So I'll do my best, and hopefully they'll announce between games. If I can zoom this in a little bit. There we go. I like that a little bit better. We'll try that. All right, Allman. Oh, good steal by Allman. Allman into the zone. Dished it back for Keach. Takes a big hit. Right into the crease. Oh, get it. Oh, good save. Allman steals it as it was coming out of the zone. Allman still with it. Slides it over. The sauce pass and a shot. Oh, deflection, and the puck a wide open area to the net, but Enter couldn't quite get to it. Now down low, Ullman feeds it out to Enter. Enter gets taken off the puck, and Roseville's going to bring it out of the zone. Good shift there for the boys. Let's see if they can make some stuff happen here. Baca with a good poke check. Puck comes out. Oh, get in front of it, and Enter gets in front of it. Great save by Ricky Enter to keep that shot out of any danger. Now number 5 slides it down to Baco, and Baco gets it. Baco into neutral ice, fights off a couple guys, throws it down low, and now Grassman on the forecheck. Grassman gets to it, avoids a hit, takes it over, backhander, and goalie's there to make the save. Gosh darn it. A couple really good looks for the Scarlets. I might be a little overzealous on my shots, but we're going to go with that. I'll maybe zoom us in. That end is going to be hard for me to get a good look at, so I'm going to do my best to zoom in when we're in the Roseville end. The Raiders is what they go by. Oh, I'll keep us in there, and I'll get the Roseville coming out. And Schreiber sends it around for Grassman. Grassman flicks it up into the air, into neutral ice. Roseville there to pick it up. And Schreiber gloves that. He's just going to hold on to that one. Not sure if we'll call that a shot on goal, but we'll give him a shot on goal there. Dorzik on the face-off. Got Brelgy with him, and Tosh, along with Cock and Reddy. Referee, a little slow on dropping the puck, making sure the boys are in the right spots. Going to go to the far side. Brody with it. Brody, oh, lost it. Takes a hit. Battles from his knees. And Reddy there to get it, and it comes into the zone. And Cox and Reddy battling for it. Throws it down low. Roseville there to get it. And long pass. Oh, my gosh. Jacoby Tosh. Little soccer skills there. And Schreiber with a great glove grab after 2 deflections by, I think that was Schmidt. And we'll get some line changes here. .11:47 to go. First period. Now Enter on the draw. Got Keaton Allman with him. He's going to back up Grady. Grady by himself on the near circle. Grady gets it, throws it to neutral ice, but Roseville there to throw it back in the zone. They got to check up. Keach lost his edge at center ice. Pops back up. Off the glass on a stretch pass. That's going to go all the way down. They're going to say no, so Allman's going to be able to get to it. Allman steals it before the goalie can glove it. And battling for it in the far corner is Allman. And Rewitzer there, or not Rewitzer, Enter was there too. And now Keach on the near boards, battling for it. Roseville trying to get it out. A good hold by Bockel at the point. Gets it down low for Keach. Now Enter throws it down. That's going to go to the far boards where Allman's going to get to it. Throws it down for Keach. Keach tried to throw it to the slot where Enter was there, but a Raider was there to pick it up. And now Enter battling for it. Allman comes in and grabs it. Gets reversed and takes a big hit. And Roseville trying to get it out to neutral ice. Bockel there to throw it back in, but the boys need to check up. Gosh darn it. Trying to mess with that camera angle. Oh, it's Hattlestead's skate. Bockel's there to be able to pick it up. He skates it in, finds it over. Oh, a little backhander by Grassman, almost found it. And that puck's going to come out. Hattlestead can't quite get to it. Roseville's number 5 is going to pick it up in the Raider end. Grassman giving chase. Now Starkey with a poke check, but it goes right to a Raider, and he gets a shot off, and Schreiber there to grab it. Now Tosh trying to get the puck. Can't find it. Let me zoom out here. Dorzik trying to get it loose. Does. Dorzik with it. Keaton feeds it to Jacoby. Jacoby into center ice. Tosh got to get around one. Puts on the brakes. Feeds it, trying to feed it to Cox and poked away by a Raider defenseman. And Tosh back with it. Tosh reverses out to the point. Rewitzer with a shot. Doesn't make it through. Well, actually, it did make it through. Stick save. Rebound went wide. And now Cox battling for it. Brody trying to get it to Tosh. Jacoby was standing in the slot. Couldn't find him. Now Rewitzer. Shot through traffic. Bad save. Goes to the far boards. And Roseville tried to just blast it and didn't make it. Reddy throws it in the zone and goes for a line change. Now Dorzik and Cox on. Oh, that was a good stretch pass to number 5, standing on the blue line. Shifts over for 41 and a blocker save. Back to the slot, and Schreiber makes a great save. Good, 3 good looks for Roseville on that one. And Schreiber there to make 3 quick saves to keep it tied 0-0 with 9:01 to go, first period. And now Backel behind the net with it. Getting pressure by number 3 and number 41. 41 throws it. Allman there to grab it. Allman's going to dish it out to Keach. Keach going to try to get to it. He's getting tied up. There should be no ice on it. Yep, no icing. And so Roseville coming the other way. Roseville around Allman. Poke checked away by Schmidt. Allows Allman to get it. Can't clear. And Backel in the slot. Grabs the puck. Fed out to Allman, but Allman couldn't get a stick on the puck. Got through to number 5. You can see they like to feed 5 on this near point. Allman loses an edge and goes for a line change. Oh, they feed it back. Roseville with a good look there. And Schreiber and Keach with a little cross check to number 41, who was jabbing at Schreiber, who had the puck covered. Referee having a quick conversation with Keach. Keach telling him, well, tell 41 to not jab at my goalie, and you won't see me do that. Oh, quid pro quo there. 8:09 to go. Let me reset my clock. All right, puck's loose in the near boards here. Out to the point for 18. Grassman stepped in front of the pass. Fanned on it. Oh, just out of the reach of Starkey. And another pass to this point. That's going to be an icing call. So we'll take it all the way back down into the Raider end with 7:44 to go. So let's zoom in here. If we can see the other end here. That was a long hold on that puck. And Roseville comes out with it. Roseville into the zone. 41 and 2-5, and they find the back of the net. It's a good little dish move. 41 and 5. Those are the 2 to watch. 5 like to hang out right at the blue line looking for stretch passes. 41 brought it in on this near point and then dished it over into the slot. And number 5 there just gapped it in. And Roseville's going to take a 1-goal lead with 7:36 left, first period. Each on the draw. He's got Enter and Allman with him, and looks like Brelgy and Reddy on D. Schreiber and net. Enter and 5, exchanging sticks. Referee gives Enter a jab and says, knock it off. And now Allman and number 41 exchanging sticks. Now, Enter with it in the zone. Keach battling for it. Puck comes out. Keach wasn't ready for it. Ullman diving to get a stick on it, and Roseville back in their zone. Keach tried to feed it over to Ullman. Roseville with the puck, throws it to neutral ice. Ready, picks it up. Keach. That's a trip. No call on 41. That was a trip. Relgi giving number 5 some action. 41 gives Keats a hit. Looks like Roseville amping up their aggressiveness after scoring a goal. See if they can get in the heads of the Scarlets. 15 on the near circle. Schreiber with a glove grab. Relgi jabbing at number 11 on his way to the bench. We're going to go to the near dot here. Paddlestead on the draw. Referee sticklers for positioning, which in fairness, players they know where their position should be. There's a dots on the circles and they got to be on either side of them. So if you're in the defensive end, you got to be on the far side of the dot of the hash mark. And if you're on the offense, you got to be on the other side. So when the players aren't in the position they're supposed to be in, the referees will stop and let them know. And if they're warned often enough, they can actually get a bench minor and go on a penalty kill. So they got to make sure that they're watching that. Looks like Grassman took a hit there at neutral ice. Goes for a line change. That should go all the way down. That should be an ice. How are you saying no? How is that no? That should have been an icing call. They waved that off. Not sure why, but we'll skate on. Jorzik now down low behind the net. Jorzik gets bodied off the puck. Tosh there to pick it up. Roseville battling for it. Tosh still with it. Tosh still with it. Tosh loses an edge, goes down. Puck comes out to neutral ice. And Cox with a big defensive move takes number 3 down. And now Cox looking to get turned. And 41 takes his own man out. Shot through traffic. They score. That is tipped by Jacoby Tosh. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is a Scarlet goal scored by Jacoby Tosh, assisted by Jaden Reddy to tie this baby back up. One apiece. Now Ullman with it into the zone. Ullman shot, bad save. Ullman taken down, no call. And Scarlet's hold. Keach on the near boards. That puck off the glass and back. Rewitzer comes back for it. Rewitzer with a stretch pass to Keach. Keach throws it in the zone. Ullman on the forecheck. Let me turn the camera and zoom in for you. Ullman battling for it. Roseville steals it out to neutral ice. And Schmidt there is going to throw it back into the zone. And now Rewitzer on the forecheck trying to get to it. Along the boards, Roseville gets it to neutral ice. Relgi throws it over. There's going to whistle something. I'm not sure if that's going to be on Cox or they're going to call a whistle or what just happened. No idea what just happened. And that's okay. We're just going to get a puck drop at center right. Now, Backel dishes it up to Tosh. Tosh going after it behind the net. Roseville there, looking to clear. Goes to neutral ice. Roseville's number 3 with it, trying to get it turned, gets it into the zone. Driver directing traffic, throws it to Bockel. Bockel off the glass to neutral A. Number 15 is there, throws it on net. Schreiber there to keep it out of the back. Now Tosh with it, center ice. He's got Dorzik with him. He leaves it for Dorzik. Dorzik looking for an angle. Deflected by 15 onto the glass. Now Roseville with a little dish, and Schmidt just lit him up. So did Cox. And great save by Bockel to get in front of that shot and disallow it from getting into Schreiber's pads. Oh, good stretch pass to Dorzik. Dorzik couldn't get to it, and that's going to be an icing call with 3:31 left. We'll go back into the scarlet end. Should be on this near dot right in front of us. Let me back this baby out. And now, ready? And it reverses. Gaden looking for an outlet. Finds Bockel. Nope. Sorry, that's Brelgy. Brelgy couldn't get it cleared. Roseville, shot goes wide left, around the boards. 20, throws it deep for 11. 11 can't get to it. Now ready with it. Nope. Sorry, that's Enter. Enter. With a pass through traffic to Ullman. Ullman flicks it up out of, away from number 7. And Ullman taking jabs from not only the goalie, but one of the defensemen. Ullman could have known the goalie, but he chose not to. And goalie didn't like how close he was. It gave him a jab as he skated by. Let's zoom in. Now Roseville looking to enter the zone. Come in the zone. Good for a shot. And that was Grassman. And Grady Schmidt's going to get the first penalty of the night. 2:42 to go. We'll put Schmidt in the box for 2 minutes. And we're going to go on a penalty kill with 2:42 to go. It's going to be Dorzik, Tosh, Ready, and Rewitzer on the kill. Number 7 with it. Shot through. Pad save Schreiber. That's going to go all the way around to neutral ice. '27, retreating. Tosh. Trying to clog up some passing lanes. Tosh takes a man down. Dorzik got a stick on it, and they're going to call it tripping. Interference. Interference on number 7. So we're going to go 4-on-4. And I'm not going to put a power play up there, but it for sure is a penalty. So we'll send number 7 for the Raiders into the box, and we'll skate 4-on-4 for the next minute 32. And now Tosh and Dorzik on the forecheck, trying to slow things up. Ready with it. Ready's going to skate it into the zone. Ready puts the brakes on. Tried to feed it to Dorzik. Poked away. Tosh tried to find it. And then now it's a 2-on-1 coming the other way. Bockel trying to clog things up. Bockel. Oh, that was a nasty trip. And now Ready's going to go. Get off of him. Take 5. And now Ready's going to go. So now we're back to an odd man. It's going to be 4-on-3. Not real sure what this music is, but you guys can't hear it regardless, so it doesn't matter. It was like Star Wars music or something. Now Olsen looking for an explanation as to what happened there. So, gonna zoom in on Olsen having a chat with the ref. That was a pretty nasty hook that Reddy gave. So, no doubt that was a penalty. Oh, they're going to give him a 2 and a 10? No, it's a 4. Give him a double? Dude, so Reddy's going to get 4. So that's going to be a little bit more of a challenge. You can see Backel trying to get to it. Ullman clears. So Backel, Ullman, and Keach out there on the kill. 33 seconds left on the Schmidt penalty. And a good block by Backel. And now 41 feeds it over. And that shot goes off the boards. Backel gets it to the boards. Down to 50 seconds. Oh, good save by Schreiber. 18 on the backside. And there it is. Number 5 with a weak side goal. Find the back of the net. Same goal he had before. 41 feeds it through, or maybe it was 18 that fed it through. That is going to be a power play goal. Well, one of the key things that we're going to need to look for in the postseason is staying out of the box. Nothing good happens when we go in the box. So unfortunately, that's something that hopefully we can learn a little bit from in this game for next week. Schmidt from behind. Feeds it to Tosh. Tosh into the zone. Looking for an angle. Shot. Pad save. Goes all the way out the blue line. And Dorza couldn't hold. Feeds it back to Backel. Backel feeds it to Cox. No, Schmidt. Now Dorzik with it. Dorzik trying to get around number 20. Can't. Backel with it. Goes back to Schmidt. Grady with it. Grady just going to sauce it all the way down, and that'll take us to the end of the first period. 2:14 left in the Reddy penalty. I think he probably got a 4 and a 10 because Starkey's over there serving the 4, and then when the 4 is done, Starkey will come out, and Jade is going to have to sit. So unfortunate chain of events there. And so Scarlett's down by 1 after 1 period. So We're going to take a little bit of a break here, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be back in about 12 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We don't have the goalie cam, but we'll at least have a zone cam that we'll be able to see when the Scarlets are in the offensive zone for the second period. I won't be able to move that cam to the other zone because it's got to stay close to where I'm standing. So that's part of the reason why we don't have the goalie cam. But we'll make do with best we can as we are ready to start the second period. So Reddy is still in, and he's got 2:14 left. My clock's off just a hair, but here, let's see if I can fix that. So Reddy will be a man down for another 2:14, and then Jaden's going to have to sit for another 6 minutes after that, because not only did he get a double minor, but he got a 10-minute as well. So we're going to be down a defenseman for another 8 minutes. Dorzik on the draw. Feeds it back to Rewitzer. Rewitzer throws it into the zone. Now Tosh trying to get to it. Schmidt's going to throw it back into the Raider end. Poke checked away by Tosh. Tosh is going to get it back into the Raider end. 27 dishes it to 7. Back to 27. Coming into the zone. Dorzik giving chase. Dorzik got a stick on it. Couldn't get it loose. Roseville back with it. Tosh putting pressure. Tosh giving nudges on his way by. Number 5 with it. And now Keach is going to go down and draws a penalty on number 41. 41's going to go in. And with 15:44, we're going to put number 41 in the box for 2 minutes on an interference call. So we'll bring it into the Raider end right in front of us. Back to 4-on-4. Roseville wins the draw. Allman putting pressure. Allman steals the puck. Allman down low. Trying to feed it around. Takes a big hit by 18. 18's able to get it to the boards. Schmidt picks it up, throws it along the boards. Keats trying to get to it. Roseville's number 3 picks it up. Skates it into neutral ice. Oh, looking for a stretch pass, and 11's there to intercept. Driver's going to play it to the near boards. Allman there. Gets it to the point, but can't get it clear. Allman back with it on the near boards. Throws it to the far boards. 18 there to pick it up. Or Roseville. 11's going to throw it into the zone. Shriver going to hold it up and forced to play it. And now the ready penalty is over. Starkey goes to the bench. Dorzik trying to find it. So Scarlets are going to be with a 50-second power play, and Roseville able to clear all the way down. It's going to force the Scarlets all the way back. Driver off the glass down into neutral ice. Looked like it went off the ref. Brilliant. And now Cox feeds it to Dorzik. Dorzik into the zone. Dorzik tried to get around number 27. 27 said no, but Cox gets the rebound. Now, Tosh to Schmidt. Schmidt looking for an angle off the skate of number 7 and back out to neutral ice. Tosh now with it. Like Schmidt actually set up a little screen there. Now Tosh, shot off the glass, high and wide. Schmidt tried to hold number 5 on a breakaway. Number 5 was looking for a hat trick, and Schreiber says no. 5, toe drags around, shot goes wide and around the boards. And they're going to whistle that play dead. I don't know if it went up into the netting or, the net came off. So they'll whistle that dead with 13:29. Both teams back to full strength. Reddy's got to sit for another 5 or so minutes. And then we'll get all of our players back on the bench. Out to the point, held. Driver sticks it to the boards. Ullman with it. Ullman feeds it to Keach. And back into the zone. Driver around the glass to Ullman at the point. Ullman kicks it to Keach, taken down. No, that wasn't Keach. Who was that? Enter. Enter a little soccer kick move to Keach. And Roseville broke it up. Now, good pass from Rewitzer to Ullman. Ullman gets it in the zone. Ullman trying to get to it. Oh, good lift by Starkey. Ullman with it up top. Shot, trying to get through, couldn't. Number 6 and number 41 off to the races. Ullman trying to get back and does. Beautiful back check by Ullman. Ullman avoids one, goes down, no call. And Shriver's going to glove that one and hold on to it. A little bit of a flop by Ullman, but it was looked like it could have been called a trip had they wanted to. Roseville holds his own. Brelgy trying to get puck tied up, doing a good job. Adelstead in there trying to get it out. Goes right through this, right in front of the crease, and out to neutral ice. Roseville throws it back in the zone. Brelgy to it. Brelgy to Grassman. Grassman trying to get it loose. Starkey couldn't get on it, and Roseville number 7 throws it back in the Scarlet End. Grassman on the near boards, couldn't get to it, out to neutral ice. 7 throws it back in again. Driver holds it up for Brelgy. Brelgy. And that's going to be another Roseville penalty. Little chippy out there. So 11:36, they're going to send number 13. He's going to go in the box. 13 will go for 2 minutes. And that is going to be another Scarlet power play. And we'll throw it up there, brought to you by Sarah Stilton at True Real Estate. All right, now Dorzik on the face-off in the Raider end. Gets it to Schmidt at the point. Schmidt down low for Backel. Backel to Dorzik, couldn't find it. Puck still loose. And like 4 or 5 saves, and the goalie finally jumps on it. And that is a mess, ladies and gentlemen. And Brody Cox in a pile in the net. And no call, so we'll keep skating. Dorzik on the draw again. Drop the puck. Goodness. Having a conversation with the boys. I wonder, asking what they had for breakfast this morning. I'm not sure, but it was a long wait on dropping the puck, and that's about the 5th time he's done that. Now Tosh in, throws it behind the net. Backel trying to get to it. Brooks gets there, gets tied up. Dorzik comes out with it, comes to the slot. Cox there to pick it up behind the net. Brody out to the point for Grady. Grady with a wrister. Deflected by Dorzik. It goes right up into the mask of the goalie. And now Dorzik with it. Skates it to the dot. Shot. And Cox there. And the boys getting all over Brody as he's on the edge of the crease. Brody doing what he needs to do. So we'll go, should be that far dot in the Raider end. Let's give you a zone camera here. We'll see what we can find. again, the longest hold on a puck drop consistently. Brody Cox just got manhandled again on the edge of the crease. And that puck is cleared all the way down. Schmidt to Tosh to Schmidt. Schmidt tried to feed it to Dorzik, and Dorzik overskated it. Now Dorzik to Cox. Brody into the zone. Schmidt holds at the point. Down low. Brody gets tied up by number 7. Gets it loose. Taken down, but hops up. Gets it out to Jacoby. Jacoby to Grady. Grady through the slot on a high shot. Puck goes through the crease as Dorzik is taken down. Now Tosh with it. Tosh looking for an angle. Nothing there. Feeds it back to Dorzik. Dorzik over to Grady. Grady, top of the circle. Shot deflected onto the glass and around and out. And number 20 hustling down. Dorzik beats him to it. And Raiders back to full strength. Ullman trying to get a stick on it, and Raiders able to throw it into the zone and go on the forecheck. They both get stood up. They both wind up going down. And a good feed by Ullman to Enter. Enter trying to get around number 15, dishes it back, and Keach it overskated. Ullman goes down, and Enter gives a hit. Rewitzer to Ullman. Ullman at his feet. Can't find the puck. Goalie trying to cover. So they're going to send number 7. I'm glad they sent somebody because that was a melee in front of the net. So they're going to send number 7. He's going to go for 2 minutes, and that is going to be another Scarlet power play. And we'll throw Corbett Caperoon up there, as well as Sarah Stilson. And we'll see if those two can get us some luck on this power play and tie this thing back up. And now Schmidt over to Tosh. Tosh skates it down to the dot. Down low. Can't find anything. Still with the puck. Tied up. Kicks it to himself. Reverses. Out to Dorzik at the point. Dorzik can't hold. Out to neutral ice. Past the... And Schreiber with a save there. Oh, shoot. I forgot to stop my clock. We'll go back up to 7:57. Ullman with speed. Now Keach from the dot. Shot blocked by 27. And now Hattelstead going after it. Hattelstead trying to find the puck. Reverses around. Ties his man up. Keach trying to find the puck. And Just get him off the puck. Puck comes out, no one there. Roseville coming out, 3-on-3. 18 trying to get turned, does, shot. Rebound goes out to the slot, but Roseville couldn't find it. And now Scarlet's back with it. 15 seconds left on the power play. Not much offense on that power play, unfortunately. A good kill by the Raiders. Raiders back to full strength. Oh, fanned on a shot. He had a good look, too. Driver makes a save, and he's just going to cover that up. Driver sends it up into the chest of the ref off the rebound. Now Dorzik feeds it to Cox. Cox, far side for Tosh. Tosh got one to beat. Oh, Dorzik right there in the slot coming in, and shot goes wide. Now Dorzik leaves it for Cox. Dorzik trying to find it. Raiders all over him. And that's going to go all the way around. Baco with it. Come on, Brooks. Over to Brelgy. Brelgy with a shot through. Save. Oh. And boys need to check up. No, puck hit the ref and stayed out of the zone. Brilliant. Gosh. Backhands it wide to the left of the net. Now Cox taken down. Roseville come the other way. Number 5 feeds it to 41 out of his reach. That's going to go all the way down. They're going to say no ice on that. Roseville keeps it in the zone. Trying to get turned. Roseville clears it out to neutral ice. Got 12 coming on the weak side. Shot, number 12. Pad saves Schreiber, and then Schreiber able to cover that one. I'm going to say we got to have shots on goal. It's got to be somewhere around, I'm going to call it 22-16. Their sound system in here is not very good, so it's really hard for me to hear what the announcer is saying. I didn't hear him announce the shots on goal between the periods, but maybe they will after this one. And we'll see if we can get an accurate count on shots. Schreiber, another save. Allman in the corner. Out to the point. Held in by Roseville. Roseville. Ooh. Shot just high. That's another trip. So Roseville going to go back in the box. They're going to send number 8. And we'll be back on another power play for the Scarlets. With 4:37 left, Scarlets down by a goal. Second period still underway. Brody Cox down low, behind the net, trying to get it turned. Up top to Tosh, over to Schmidt. Schmidt down low for Brody. Shot! Deflected high over the net. Shot by Dorzik. And a good hold by by Schmidt. Dorzik trying to get in front of it. Ooh, number 11 looking for a breakaway. It's going to call a hand pass. Wasn't much hand pass to it. It was more of a hit him in the hand and drop down, but they'll call it a hand pass nonetheless. We'll take it all the way down into the Scarlet end for a puck drop. 4:12. And let me zoom in so we can get a little better angle here. And the draw goes out to Backel. Backel leaves it back for Schmidt. Schmidt from behind the net. Feeds it to Backel. Brooks into the zone. Brooks over to Brody. Brody down low. Taking off the puck. In comes Dorzik. Out to the point for Grady. Grady down to trying to find Dorzik and couldn't. And now, good hold by Jacoby. Down to Brody. Brody had Backel coming on the backside. Brooks looking for something. Can't find it. Picks the puck up on the near boards. Brooks leaves it for Keaton. Keaton to Backel taken down, as was Brody Cox. And number 11 looking to clear. Schmidt picks it up in neutral ice. 35 seconds, and they're going to call a penalty on somebody. Going to be interference on Jacoby, looks like. 3:11. So Jacoby's going to go to the penalty box. And we'll have to go on the penalty kill. Allman looking for a steal off the glass into neutral ice, and Raiders back into the zone. Shot blocked by Schmidt. Allman trying to get in front of it. Schreiber throws it to the far boards. Keach trying to get to the Keach with pressure. Out of the near point. 7:27, missed it. And able to keep it in. Now Schmidt with it. Schmidt through neutral ice. Schmidt had Allman behind him, but decided to shoot through three guys. Didn't make it through. So Raiders back into the scarlet end. Turn the camera a little more, sorry. Shot deflected. Comes out, number 5, circles around. High slot shot. And it's a goal. So another power play goal for the Raiders to make it 3-1 with 2:04 to go in the second period. If we learn anything, ladies and gentlemen, we should learn that we've got to stay out of the box, especially against teams that are scrappy, because they're going to push your button. And as long as we let them push our buttons, we're going to wind up in the box, and then we're on the penalty kill. It's hard to win games when you're on the kill. Roseville wins the draw. Down to 2 minutes for second period. Scarlet's down 3-1. Off the glass. Starkey tries to get to it. Relgi gets it into the zone. Help with Hattlestead. Yeah, number 5 with a hat trick. Now Grassman ties his man up. Puck's just kind of hanging out there. Starkey trying to get it loose. Gets it to Grassman. Poked away, and now Raiders coming the other way. Number 3 with the puck. Feeds it to 41. Off the glass. And a big hit. By number 15. And they're going to send 15 on that hit on Starkey. Starkey a little shaken up. And so 15 is going to go for 2 minutes. And that will be another Scarlet power play. Let's see if we can capitalize. We got a minute before the end of the second period. We got Dorzik on the face-off. Schmidt Shot, pad save. Oh my goodness. Someone's going for interference, and it's going to be Brody Cox. So Brody's going to go in with 53 seconds left. So Brody will go. And it's like a comedy of errors in here. All right. So, all right. Well, we'll throw it up there. Might as well. A little bit of a mess here. Let's zoom it in. Let's take a look. And Dorset gets bumped. Oh my gosh. Where is this reffing crew from? I don't like to complain about refs. Truly, I don't. This seems to be a little much, but maybe it's just me. Bad save. Comes out to the slot. Roseville there. Tosh throws a shoulder on 27. Keeps the puck in. Dorzik giving chase. Schmidt picks it up in the slot. Back with Jacoby. A little bit of a deflection there. Number 5 in the zone, poked away by Schmidt, blocked by Brelji, comes out to the slot, and Tosh with the clear. Wait, oh, because we're 4-on-4. I'm going to say that shouldn't be icing, but we're playing 4-on-4, so that is icing. So we'll bring it back into the Scarlet End with 1.2 seconds. We got 1.2 seconds. I'm not going to change my clock. Well, can I? Sure. I'll do it 1 second. I'll get the puck drop and a horn. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And there it is. So that'll take us to the end of 2. Scarlet's down 2 goals, 3-1 after 2 periods of play. Lots of penalties, lots of shots. I'll see if I can get the announcement on how many shots we have. And I'll let you know if I learn what they are. Okay, there you go. That's what we've got for shots on goal. They just announced. So 26 for them, 25 for us. 3 goals for them. Hat trick for number 5. 1 goal for us. And we'll have we'll call it a 15-minute intermission. They're going to do chuck a puck here. And then we'll get fresh sheet ice via Zamboni. And then we'll get the third period of play going. So we're gonna pause this here while they do their chuck a puck. I'm gonna go for a little walk, and we'll see you back here in about 13, 14 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We got a fresh sheet of ice, and we've got players are going to be coming out right over here. We'll see them skate over. I don't see them yet, but they should be coming out of the locker rooms momentarily. The referees are on the ice, so we're just waiting for the players to come out. Here come the Scarlet coaches. We should see the Scarlets momentarily. So a couple of shout outs. We've got the Dorziks watching from Lafayette, New York. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you. Also, Dorziks are telling us that the USA was victorious over Denmark 6-3 in the Olympics today. So the section seedings, people have been asking, the section seedings will take place tomorrow, I believe. I'm not sure what time tomorrow. All the coaches from the section will get together for the seedings. And then once the seedings are done, I'm sure we will get notifications from the coaching staff of what those seeds look like and who we will play and when we'll play. I'm going to reach out to the athletic director and see if there's a possibility that I can record and broadcast the first round. Sometimes they let me do that, sometimes they don't. So I'll be looking into that as soon as we know when we're going to play and who we're going to play. So when I get word on that, if I can broadcast that game, I will put it on the YouTube page. If I can't broadcast it, that means that somebody else is broadcasting. I know Minnesota Hockey TV was doing the girls section game. So usually what happens in a situation like that is there's one group that winds up getting the bid to broadcast all of those games. And my understanding of it is Minnesota Hockey TV. And I watched the girls game, the section game, and I want to say it was like $8 for a game, or you can subscribe and you get I think it's like $26 for the month. So you can take a look at that if that's the case. So we'll send some notifications out via the hockey family. If you're interested in doing that, we'll have a better understanding of what that looks like once the section seedings come out tomorrow. So we should know at the very latest Monday morning what those seeds are and who the matchups are going to be. I would anticipate we're most likely going to be either a 1 or a 2 seed between us and Laverne. We should probably get, I think, Minnesota Hockey Guy. He's the one that does a lot of predictions, and he is predicting that Laverne is going to get the 1 seed and the Scarlets will get the 2 seed. Laverne did lose the other night to Minnesota River. Or no, Waseca. Sorry, Waseca. So that might mix things up with the seedings, but we'll just have to see what that looks like, and hopefully we'll know that either tomorrow night or Monday morning. So when I know, I'll send that information out as best I can, or the Scarlet family will, Scarlet hockey family. So if that's not the case, this will be my last broadcast of the season, and potentially, who knows, maybe forever. I don't know. I'm not sure what we're waiting on, if they're wanting the ice to set up a little bit, or I'm not sure what's going on here. We're going to be skating 4-on-4 for a minute, and then the Raiders are going to have an 8-second power play, as Brody will have to be in the box for an additional 8 seconds after Their penalty expires. We'll be 4-on-4 to start the third period. Looks like they're giving the green light. That we're potentially ready to go now. All right, we're underway, ladies and gentlemen. Third period. Scarlets down by 2. Dayton 4-on-4. Number 7 with it. Out to the point for 27. Deflected by Tosh up into the air. And Bachel's going to get to it. He's going to throw it over for Grady Schmidt. Grady leads it to Bachl. Bachl into neutral ice. Ooh, a little fancy pants by number 5. Schreiber with a blocker save. Another stick save by Schreiber. Schmidt trying to get around number 5. Number 5 ties him up. Deals the puck. And puck comes into the zone. 5 feeds it over, loses his edge. What? What? Are you kidding? They're going to call it tripping on that. Oh. All right. Brooks Bachl is going in the box. And we're going to be down. It's going to be a 4-on-3 for 21 seconds. That over to number 5. 5. Allman intercepts and throws it down into the Raider end. So, and Brody's out of the box. So we're back to 5-on-4 for another minute 36. Keach with some good work to break it up. 18, stabbing at the puck. Going to get it loose. And Reddy's going to tie him up. Allman turns him sideways. Could have got called on a hook, but no call there. And out for the Scarlets going to be Schmidt, Reddy, Tosh, and Allman. Tosh trying to slow up number 5. Number 5, top of the circle. Little fancy move. Loses his edge. They didn't call a penalty on that one. Number 7 in the zone. Schmidt ties up number 20 and disallows a shot. Number 5 with it, neutral ice. Dorzak giving chase. Now Tosh giving chase. 27 into the zone. Into the slot. Shot. Stick save. Schreiber. Went off the nub. Now 41 up high. Shot. Pad save. Schreiber. Schreiber can't find it. Puck's still loose. And finally, oh, forgot to start the clock. So we're going to go to, we got to go to 14:40. Goodness gracious. Sorry, folks. There we go, 14:40. 28 seconds left. $11 with it. Allman. Nope, that's Tosh. Sorry. Tosh giving chase. 11 into the slot. No shot from number 3. Couldn't find the puck. Down low. Reddy got a stick on it. Reddy gets it loose. 3 picks it up from the dot. Out to the point. 15 looking for an angle. Partially blocked by Jacoby. Dorzak trying to do a stick lift. Now Reddy. 13 loses an edge. Goes down. Oh, Bachl comes out of the penalty box. Picks up the puck. Leaves it for Dorzak. Dorzak shot off the glove and onto the glass. Coming around now. 13 with it. Trying to get around Grady. 13 still with it. Grady pokes it away. 13 holds it. Drops it down low for 3. 3 out to the point. 15 breaks his stick. Ah, Tosh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just out of the reach of Rewitzer. Coming in on the weak side. Now Allman with it. Allman off the glass trying to find Tosh. Tosh is going for a line change. Puck dropped in by the Raiders. 34 trying to get to it. Brelgy there. Now Enter with it. Enter, bodied off the puck. Allows Allman to pick it up on the far boards. Allman poked away and then blocks the shot into the zone. Now Schreiber is going to be forced to play it along the far boards. 34. That's it. Thank you. Get to it, get to it, get to it. Keach gets it turned. Keach getting chased by 2. Taken out of the play and allows 5 to bring it in. Line shot. And Schreiber's just going to glove that and cover that up with 12:54. Bockel throws it around for Tosh. Tosh right in the near boards. Trying to feed it to Dorzik. Number 5 says no. Schmidt pass to the other side for Bockel. Bockel tried to feed it back to Cox, and Raiders are able to clear. Bockel with it. In neutral ice. Gets it turned. Throws it into the zone. Cox on the forecheck. Dorzik out to the point and into the Raider bench with 12:21 to go. Now let's zoom in and see if we can get a better angle on that other end. Well, Grassman battling for it. Hattlestead there. Grassman with it. Behind the net. Taking off the puck. Still battling. Down low. Grassman still on it. Roseville able to clear. That should be no ice. Oh, they're going to call it ice. That was close. We'll take it back into the Roseville end. Should go to the near dot. Nope, they're going to go to the far dot in the Raider end. And like Hattlestead on the draw, he's going to have Starkey and Grassman with him. Schmidt and Bockel on D. Tied up in the far corner. Grassman down, reached on his belly, got a stick on the puck. Roseville trying to clear. Hattlestead and Grassman doing everything they can to break it up. Roseville gets into the zone. 13 gets around Bockel. Bockel puts him to the boards. Now Hattlestead there. Hattlestead and Bockel battling for it. 13 and 11 battling for it. 11 gets it loose. It's going to go to the far boards for Grassman. Grassman lifts it to neutral ice. 7 there to glove it. He's going to circle back. Hattlestead giving pressure. 20 with it. Poke checked away by Schmidt. Schmidt trying to get around. And Hattlestead trying to get around. Allman. And Schreiber's just going to hold that one. And we'll get a puck drop in the Scarlet end. Should be on that far dot. .11:06 to go. Enter on the draw. Roseville able to hold it in. Enter from behind the net. Oh, lost the puck. Feeds it over to Rewitzer as he takes a hit by number 3. Keach touched it up. Allman trying to get down there. That's going to be an ice. Nope, they waved that off. Allman with it. Yes! It's a Keach for. That is a Scarlet goal scored by Bladen Keach. No, it's Ricky Enter. And Allman with the assist. I don't know if they're going to give Keach the assist as well, but Ricky Enter with the goal to give the Scarlets life in the third. Still down by a goal, but we're getting warmer. Dorzik on the face-off. He's got Tosh and Cox with him. Tosh with it. Trying to feed it through. Rewitzer picks it up. Neutral ice, throws it down deep. Tosh behind the net. Tosh, now the near boards. Down low for Cox. Brody trying to get it turned. He's got a man all over him. Brody can't keep the puck. Oh, good poke check by Dorzik. And Roseville trying to clear, and they're going to. They're into the neutral zone. Oh, nice poke check by Rewitzer to break that up, keep it in the zone. Now Roseville coming in. Aaron pass by 20, trying to find 13. Cox trying to clear, can't. Tosh trying to get it. 7 doing a good job of keeping the puck away from Tosh. Now back in the zone. Rewitzer taking off the puck. Gets back up, stays on the puck, feeds it over to Dorzik. Dorzik right behind him. Feeds it to Schmidt, poked away. And oh, now Rewitzer hustling. Tosh trying to get a stick on it. 19 comes in. 22 on the backside. And Enter was there to break it up. Allman taken off. That should have been, it could have been interference, but no call. Big hit on Enter. Enter takes offense and gives him a shove back on the way through the neutral zone. Driver with a great save. And we got delayed penalty coming. And not sure why Enter threw that in the zone on a delayed penalty, but that'll give us a whistle at dead. And Scarlets will go on another power play as they're going to put number 18 in the box. So we'll put 18 in the box for 2 minutes. Oopsie doops. Sorry, try that again. And out to neutral ice. Tosh to Dorzik. Dorzik into the zone. Dorzik, high slot shot. Bad save. Rebound. Deflected. Nice hold by Schmidt at the point. Tosh, shot looking for a 5-hole. Blocked out, back out to the far point for Schmidt. Schmidt down low. Cox trying to get to it. Can't. Tosh feeds it down to Cox. Brody behind the net. Out to the point. Schmidt from the top of the circle. Shot blocked by 41. Cox back with it. Brody in the far circle. Over to Tosh. Oh, deflection and almost in the net. Puck still loose. And Roseville is going to sauce it up in the air and all the way down. Number 5, giving chase. Grady there. And that's a hook. No call. And Schmidt in. That's a slash. On number 11, no call. Backel throws it down low. 13 there. Oh, Backel with another good look. Schmidt, oh, Brady put his head up looking for where he was going to shoot. Schreiber going to play. Oh, shoot. Schreiber. Jacoby Tosh denied by kicking the shot by number 5. And Jacoby sends it with his skate up into the netting. Mason Schreiber went out to play that puck and got himself caught out of position. And Jacoby Tosh with a great back check to get in a position to save a goal by kicking it up into the netting. Don't see that every day. Allman with it now. Allman in the neutral zone with speed into the zone. Allman down low. Taking off the puck. And that's going to be, give me a 5. Give me a 5. Allman taken into the boards head first. I don't know if they're going to give him a 5. They're probably going to give him a 2. They're going to talk about it. Not sure what they're going to give him. And it's going to be a 2. Yep, 15 is going to get 2 minutes for roughing or boarding. I don't know what they call that, but 7:16. We're going to be up 5-on-3 for 14 seconds, and then we'll have a one-man advantage. Oh, good look. Oh, my goodness. 41. It's got to beat Tosh. Tosh is going to take him down. Well, I'm having to mute my mic a bit because this is some of these calls are highly questionable, but I don't want to bash on the refs, but wowzers. So Tosh is going to go for 2 minutes. So we're back to a 4-on-4. Come on, Brooks, get it, Brooks. Go with a shot deflected up into the netting. First goal was scored by Braden Keach. No, actually, it was Ricky Enter. Was it Ricky? No, it was Braden. And tripping call on Jacoby. I didn't see Jacoby even touch the kid, but he fell nonetheless, and they're going to call that. So, Driver plays it to the boards. 13 with it on the far boards, out to the point. 20 with it. Backel puts him to the boards. Dorzik pokes it away. 20 there to get possession again. Puck comes out to neutral ice. Line change. Out comes Ullman, Reddy, Schmidt, and Keach. Ullman trying to get the puck. Shot blocked. Ullman going to clear it all the way down. Oh, it's 4-on-4. Ullman forgot it was a 4-on-4. So that'll be an icing call. We'll bring it back into the scarlet end. Thanks, Nikki. First goal by Jacoby, second goal by Ricky. There'll be another icing call on the Scarlets. 10 seconds left on the Roseville penalty. 24 seconds on the Jacoby penalty. So Roseville will have a 14-second power play or man advantage in 10 seconds. Cox goes down, takes a ref with him. Roseville coming the other way. Puck stolen by Reddy. And then Cox stood up by number 18. And then Cox gives a massive blast. No call on it. That should have been a call. That should have been a call. Brody got away with one on that one for sure. That was a retaliation hit by Brody. Oh, Tosh with a big hit on 18 as well. But feeds it over. Well, backhander. Tosh looking for a backhander on it. Going to come out. Schmidt with a shot. Blocked by 18. Goes down low for Ullman on the boards. Ullman reverses. Gets it loose. Brings it around in the slot. Can't get a shot off. Ullman's shot deflected. Goes to the boards. Oh, shoot. Driver with a great save on 41. Well, we got ourselves a melee, and they're still battling in front of the Scarlet goal. Roseville not wanting to get out of the way, 41. So they sent Grady and Braden to the box, and they sent number 5 and number 15. I don't know what they're going to give them. Hopefully, they don't give them game misconduct because we don't want to lose those boys for the next game. But there were gloves being thrown by both number 5 and by Grady. I'm not sure what they're going to do with that, but referees are going to have to go talk to the benches and get this thing cleared out. 4:11 is what we've got left. This has got to be one of the most penalties I've seen. And I said that about the Northfield game because there were a lot of penalties in the Northfield game. But this one, oh, maybe it wasn't the Northfield game. But this one is up there with one of the most penalties I've ever seen in a game. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got 4:11 left. We're going 5-on-5. And the goalie's going to cover that one up. And Roseville coming the other way. Shot goes wide. 11 throws it down behind the net. Ready there. Jaden to Rewitzer. Rewitzer to Grassman. Grassman, oh, just out of the reach of Enter, but it goes right to Allman. Allman backhands it to Rewitzer. Rewitzer can't get to it. Roseville's going to be able to clear. Oh, Allman kicks it to himself. Toe drag, tried another toe drag, couldn't get around the third. Oh. Okay, well, someone got a game misconduct. I can't quite hear what he's saying. Enter with a block. Puck still loose. Allman clears it to neutral ice. Cox to Dorzik. Dorzik around 2 into the zone. Dorzik down low, leaves it. Tosh trying to find it. Tosh with it. Tosh out to the point. Ready. Over to Bacco. Bacco with a shot. Get to it, Jacoby. Off the glass and out of the zone. No. And yes, it was out of the zone and they touched it up. That's going to be outside. We'll come into the neutral zone for a puck drop with 2:29 left. Scarlet's down by a goal. I would anticipate that we'll pull our goalie here shortly. And Shriver's going to play that along the glass for Cox. Brody trying to get it loose. Held up. Dorzik trying to find it. 41. Disrupting. Tosh. Poked away. Dorzik. No, that was in the zone. All right. Sorry. Getting a little excited here. Well, you're absolutely right, Nikki. He just, I don't know if you saw it on the screen, but he went over and told the boys to put the helmets back on. Both Braden and Grady had their helmets off, as did one of the players for Roseville, and made the boys put their helmets back on. But you're absolutely right, Nikki. That's that he was looking and he was watching. Roseville 27 into the zone. Ready, ties him up. Dorzik steals the puck. Dorzik into neutral ice. Got Tosh, feeds it to Tosh. Jacoby, oh, came in offside. I mean, his stick was, whatever. 143. Charlotte's going to take a timeout. Well, we'll get a little bit of an angle from the glass. I'm not sure how well it'll look, but we'll give it a try. Charlotte's trying to get it out so that Schreiber can drive it on the way to the bench. Empty net now. Roseville out to neutral ice. Roseville trying to get it loose. And they score the empty netter with 1:21 left. So that's going to be the clincher there, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to go up 4-1 or 4-2 with 1:21 to go. Buckle. No, that's enter. Sorry, enter. Leaves it for Grassman. Grassman keeps it in the zone. Numbers 8 does a stick lift and feeds it all the way down. That should be an icing with 59 seconds left. Ullman down low out to the point. Gets it around Brelgy. It's a 2-on-1. Rewitz are there. The 34 with a shot goes wide. "30 seconds left. Enter, reverses, feeds it over for Rewitzer. Rewitzer to Ullman. Ullman can't get it loose. 11 steals it, throws it back into the zone. Schreiber. Oh. Madsen throws it into neutral ice. Starkey with it. Starkey trying to toe drag, can't get it loose. And that is going to do it for this game here in Roseville. Scarlet take the loss 4-2. Not a very pretty game. A lot of penalties, a lot of cheap shots, and I tell you what, not a big fan of this referee crew, to be honest. So we'll have to see what the outcome of this does for these boys. Hopefully that will light a fire for them going into playoffs starting next week. So I'm just going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it has been an absolute pleasure to do these broadcasts for you guys. End of an era. Who's to say what happens next? I will tell you this. I know there is a plan for someone to be broadcasting next year. I don't know who that's going to be. We'll just have to see how that goes. But I just want to send out my appreciation and gratitude for all of you that tune in. I do this for you so you guys can appreciate and watch these games. So we'll let these guys finish things up here. Goes our seniors. Well, hopefully this is not my last broadcast, but there's a chance. So thank you all. Maybe we'll see you on Thursday. Till then, stay fit, keep sharp, make good decisions.